World Mission Report. Gas Station Angel. The Sehavan family is from Laos, a country in Southeastern Asia. Many years ago, they moved as refugees to the USA. At the time, they arrived in California, but soon had to find employment in another state. They heard of work in Nebraska, and so they traveled the 1,400 miles to get there. A friend drove their moving truck, and the family followed behind in their car. However, when they arrived, the jobs had already been filled. What should they do now? To make things worse, their friend needed to go back to California, and Lam Phai, the family mother, wasn't very used to driving. After a few phone calls, Voi, her husband, found out that there was work in Michigan, about 750 miles away from where they were, and so they were off. Voi drove the truck, and Lam Phai took courage and drove the car. All was well until they arrived in Chicago. Because of the intense traffic, Lam Phai lost sight of her husband in the truck. At the time, they didn't have cell phones, and she began to grow worried. She stopped at a gas station and prayed to God. When she opened her eyes, a kind man appeared and asked her, "Let me guess, you're looking for your husband, Voi?" She was surprised. She nodded yes. The man led her, driving in another car ahead, to her husband. Lam Phai was so happy to find him, but when she turned around to thank the kind man that had led her to him, he had disappeared. It had been an angel. The family continued their trip and arrived safely and were able to find work. Soon they organized a small Adventist church for other immigrants from Laos, and that brought many of their compatriots to where they were. In 2011, our missionary offerings helped establish many Lao churches in the North American division. This quarter, the offerings will help provide pastors and resources for more immigrants in the U.S. Let us be generous with our offerings.